And now let me introduce you another great friend of mine, Dr. Marco Pane.
Salve!
Hi, welcome to the heart of probiotical research. This is the place where all our products come into being after a long path of research and development to the state of art. We currently own several probiotic microorganisms, mainly belonging to Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium strains, each one with its unique and distinctive features. Buck, would you like telling us something about your identity?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Well, I'm a probiotic microorganism, and my superpower is to be able to balance the intestinal flora, which is also my place of origin. But I also have many friends, do you know? Each of us may have different and specific tasks, but we're very small, and we can be recognized only through molecular biology. That's how we get our identity card. Here in Probiotical, we are more than 2,000 friends, among which 50 of us are currently manufactured.
Buck, you're really well prepared. Let me add that we typify each microorganism to get a safety profile. We define its values of resistance to antibiotics as required by S.p.A. official guidelines. Then, each of our microorganisms is typified and deposited at an international strain collection in order to ensure not only its traceability but also its patentability. Buck, what about going to the pilot fermentation area so that you can tell us how we are manufactured?
Let's go, Marco, I follow you.
Once the identity card of our microorganisms has been defined, they undergo the pilot fermentation test in order to evaluate the industrial feasibility for their manufacturing.
Marco, can I add something, please?
Yes, of course.
You know, everyone has different tastes and needs, and so we need different culture media to grow and become strong. Only once we have grown up in the best way, we can be freeze-dried. Marco, please, explain to us the freeze-drying process, since you are an expert on this subject.
Sure, Buck. Basically, once an adequate bacterial biomass is obtained, this goes through freeze-drying, a sublimation process that is the controlled removal of water from our probiotic microorganisms. This dehydrates them and allows them to remain stable over time, at least 24 months at room temperature. Our processes take place in pharmaceutical-grade freeze-drying machines, thus ensuring the highest quality of the process. But Buck, how does it feel without water?
Well, it's a strange sensation. I feel so dry. Come on, Marco. I'd like to introduce some friends of mine and explain how we can be useful for human health. Come with me in the microbial world. Here's LSO1. He's a Lactobacillus salivarius, and he is really good at reducing the frequency, duration, and intensity of the symptoms of atopic dermatitis, both in children and in adults. He's very proud about this. Plus, the most recent World Allergy Organization guidelines recognize his usefulness during pregnancy too, to reduce the risk of atopic dermatitis onset in newborn children. And now this is B632, a Bifidobacterium breve. His skill is to act against coliform bacteria, which are directly related to the onset of colic in infants. Anyway, these are only two of our several areas of effectiveness, but there are many more.
Our probiotics are very useful in other fields of human health. Some of them are used to decrease plasma cholesterol in blood or to produce specific B-group vitamins such as folic acid, cobalamin or vitamin B12. Others are powerful antioxidants. Some probiotic microorganisms are also particularly useful against some pathogens, which are harmful microorganisms to human health. Buck, how do your friends behave against pathogens?
Marco, I was waiting for this question. Then I must introduce you LF10, a Lactobacillus fermentum of vaginal origin. She's a real expert in attacking and defeating yeast belonging to Candida species. And now, this is LP10, a Lactobacillus plantarum particularly active against Escherichia coli, one of the main causes of cystitis. We strive for women's health.
That's true, Buck. In fact, we created a whole portfolio of vaginal medical devices for the treatment of vaginal candidiasis and bacterial vaginitis. Therefore, products completely addressed to women's protection and health.
Marco, it was really nice to help you, but now I must go. Work calls.
Bye, Buck. See you soon. I must come back to work now. There's still a lot to do.